What is going on, YouTube? We're back today with another franchise mode battle with Jordan. I'm not sure what season it is, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably 4, if I had to guess. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. We're on the road to 100 subscribers on this channel. Let's get right into it. Alright, looking at our team, this is my first look at it too. We have Jeff Skinner, Jack Eichel, Mackie Samoskevich. Then we have Nick Schmaltz, Steven Stamkos, Oliver Moore, Pius Suter, Shane Pinto, Patrick Kane, Michael McCarran, Alexander Kerfoot, Jason Dickinson. On defense, oh wow, our defense is loaded. I remember this. We have Kavana, we have Wallman, Manson, Brodin, Brushwitz, and Anderson. And in goal, we have Jesper Wallstedt and Dennis Hildeby. With that being said, we're going to sim to the trade deadline. First though, we do have to talk with Coach. Coach thinks we are good enough to compete for the cup. And for our preseason, we're actually going to go with penalty kill this time. Alright, we made it to the trade deadline. We are going to be buyers. And right away, Philip Forsberg is available, and so is Sidney Crosby, but they're all clause protected, which is a little rough. Taking a look at our team, one thing I noticed is that our offense isn't spectacular, but neither is our defense, which honestly makes no sense. I mean, we're a pretty mid offense, and then our defense is nothing special either. And somehow we're one of the best teams in the entire league, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to go target more scoring. Because as you can see here, Eichel's a point a game, and then we don't have anybody else, close. Our defenseman has 54, but none of our other offensive players are close. I think we need to get Eichel some help. Wallstedt is struggling a little bit. I don't know what else to possibly do with the defense, so I think we're just going to leave that alone and hope it fixes itself. We're going to try and get rid of Patrick Kane's contract along with a second and a fourth to get JJ Peterka from the Utah Mammoth, 86 overall. He's only got 14 goals, but he's only playing 60 minutes a night, so I'm hoping we're quite far off. I'm hoping if we give this guy some minutes, he can develop into something solid for us. Just throw on his third and a seventh, and they accept. We're going to also go after Siplikov. We're going to give a first-round pick and Jeff Skinner, and they do accept. Alright, here's the new look of our team. The forward core is actually changing pretty good. It's Peterka, Eichel, and Schmaltz getting a +5 on the top line. Then it's Samoskevich, Oliver Moore, and Maxim Ziplikov. Then we got Kerfoot, Stamkos, Pinto, McCarran, Suter, and Dickinson. For defense, we have Kavana and Anderson getting us a +3. Brushwitz and Wallman getting us another +3, and Brodin and Manson getting us a +4. And our goaltending tandem remains untouched. It's Wallstedt and Hildeby. Let's go win a cup. Alright, our team went kind of nuclear after the trade deadline. We finished 109 points. We did win the West. So it looks like we're going to end up playing the Predators in the first round. Alright, we're going to simulate the first 4 games. Win game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. And it's a clean sweep. We take them out in 4 games, allowing 5 goals in the process. That's pretty cool. Alright, round 2 we got Seattle. Definitely a tougher opponent. We take game 1. Whoa, this is lagging. Alright, it's 2-2. Heading into game 5, this is a big one. We need this. And we get it. And to close it out in game 6, we are going to do real-time sim. Seattle's up 2 after the first period. Suter brings it back. And Seattle wins. We're headed to game 7. Alright, game 7, everything on the line. We're going to let it actually run through here. Seattle on a power play, we kill it off. Pretty even in shots this far. Nothing really happening yet. Almost done with the first period. And it was just about dead even. Alright. Period number 2. Seattle's starting to run away with shots. We're on a power play, they kill it off. They're on a 5-on-3 and they do get one on Wallstedt. Shane Wright makes it 1-0. Time's running out, and we get one. Jake Wallman, towards the end of the period, puts it at a tie game, headed to the third. Everything on the line. Mackie Samoskevich puts one in 14 seconds in. Capo Caco follows it up shortly after. Not much going on. 5-on-3. We fail to convert. That's going to hurt if we lose. Time is winding down. Is anything going to happen? Nope, and we're headed to overtime. Here we go, overtime, game 7, second round. Seattle on a power play. We kill it. Seattle's way outstood us in shots. Over halfway through now. 3 minutes to go. And it does look like it's headed to double overtime. And we win it. Mackie Samoskevich, 2 goals. Ends the game. The third period and the winner. We're headed to the conference finals. All right, Colorado swept the number 2 seed Chicago Blackhawks in the second round. The first 4. A loss, a win, and a loss. We're down 3-1 early. Not a great position to be in. So we're going to sim game 5. Colorado by 1. Colorado by 2. They need to have it here in the third. Colorado on a power play early. We kill it off. Gotta get one soon. Coming back in shots 5-on-3 for Colorado. We do get one. Rasmus Anderson shortly after the power play. Only down 1 now. We get another one. Mackie Samoskevich. The clutch gene. It's 2-2. And Shane Pinto gets one late. Oh, and Sonny Milano with 23 seconds to go is sending this game to overtime. Colorado on a power play. Kill it off. And it's over. Nathan McKinnon does this in 5. That is painful. Draft lottery, St. Louis jumps from 9-1. Pretty crazy. Malkin retires, so does Kopitar, so does Kane. Pretty stacked retirement class there. Johnny Taves as well. Didn't quite get to 1,000. So we're in the NHL entry draft, and we have no picks. So I'm going to take a look real quick to see if there's any gems, any picks that we might trade for. There's a high elite potential goalie projected to go late first. I'm going to see if we can potentially trade some people to get up to that pick. So we're going for pick number 27 here. We're trying to trade 3 seconds, and it does go through. So here we are, Brashar, or however you say that, 6'3" goalie, high elite, 58 overall. That's an exciting prospect for us to have. We're here in the re-sign phase. We have a lot of UFAs and RFAs. Jonas Brodin is probably going to be bought out or traded. Nick Schmaltz is probably going to walk. 8.2 for 3 years is a little steep. Siplikov is also going to be walking, as $9 million for 4 is not going to work. Peterka can have 6.6 for 1 year. And Oliver Moore, we're going to give 6.6 for 4 years. Shane Pinto can have 3.5 for 2. Stammer's just going to walk because he's really old. And Josh Manzik can have $2.5 million for 1 year. Dennis Hildeby's been a reliable backup, so we're going to give him $8.25 for 2. Okay, we made it to free agency, and Jack Hughes is here. I think we're going to go out and try and get him. We're going to try and get a 5th and a 6th for him, and that does work. Now, Jack Hughes is looking for nearly $17 million for 7 years with a full NMC, and I think we're going to give it to him. He accepts our offer. Jack Hughes, welcome to the Amsterdam Stroopwafels. Sean Couturier could be a pretty useful 1-year rental, so we're going to give him $5 million for 1 year. And he rejects. We'll try similar with Mark Stone, but for 3.5, and he does accept. I don't know why this hasn't been snatched up, but Kovacevic is looking for 1.5 for 2 years as an 84 defenseman. We'll take that instantly. And with our final little bit of money, we'll give Hawk legend Ryan Hartman $3 million. Looking at our team for this next season, it looks dynamite with Jack Hughes, Jack Eichel, and John Jason Peterka on the first line, creating a +5. Then we got Samoskevich, Oliver Moore, Pius Suter, Kerfoot, Pinto, Stone, Hartman, Dickinson, and Cole Koepke. For this defense, we have Kavana, Rasmus Anderson, Kovacevic, Wallman, Manson, and Henry Hunter. And in net, we still have Waltet and Hildeby, and I believe in this team. That is going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe on the road to 100 subscribers, and I'll see you in another video next week.